We'll move quickly along, just sake of time. I'd like the next person to come, Mrs. Helen Moore.
Thank you very much. I've just been given instructions of don't hold back, and that's not me, okay? So, I'm just happy to see so many of our people here today, members of Keep the Vote National Action Network. It's just wonderful. Journey for Justice and a Detroit Life Coalition. All of you are here for the same purpose, I hope, and that is to free our children from slavery.
That's right.
I said to free our children from slavery because they have been in bondage since the takeover of the school system, which started back in 1994 when we voted on a millage for $1.5 billion. And it was decided back then that Detroit could not have that kind of money. So Governor Engler and his people decided we gotta take it away from them. We gotta find a way to get this money from those black folks in Detroit because they don't deserve it and we do. So they got Martin Allo to come in, who made $1 million a month to destroy our school system. Although we had 3 black product management system that were here, they wouldn't let them do the work and everything until they got rid of them. This is their strategy. This is how they do. When they don't get their way, they take over. And it kept going until today. Now what you see here is the evidence. It's cracked because I hit somebody with it. And so here we have the proof. 1997. So scores, achievement was just, it was off the hook. Everybody was doing good. I was the chairperson as a community parent of the testing committee. Other parents were over the book, selection of books, and other people were over African-centered education, which were community people. We were involved. They came up with a plan called the 4 Cornerstones, which was led by Dr. Green. How many of y'all remember Dr. Eddie Green? All right, we all said, okay, we better get on board because this stuff is working. And it did. It encompassed the whole child. Their home life, the social life, what they did in school, and we were all involved. We led the system. Didn't nobody come in here and tell us that they were going to take over the system and we just sat there and did nothing. That's why I show them this one. That's why you see me getting arrested. That's why I didn't go to any meetings with our Keep the Vote members and black parents for quality education when we sat there while people were talking about our children and telling us what they were going to do. I didn't care if it was the governor or whoever it was. I was going to hit the floor when they lied about everything. I didn't wait for somebody to say, it's your time to talk. It's my time to talk when I have children and money invested in the system, and when our children's freedom is reliant on their education. It's my time to talk. But even doing that, there were people in the audience, these sedity folks that would say, Miss Moore, sit down. You embarrassing us. Embarrass your damn self because you sitting there going along with this attitude, which is saying that you don't even count, your children don't count. It's called slave mentality. And we got a lot of people that are still slaves. We got to wake you up to the point where you will go out and vote. God, please vote. Because I sat in them back rooms with the lawyers, and guess what was said to me? And I'm going to sit down in a minute, because y'all need to know why I'm so angry and why I fight so hard. In the back rooms with these people that were fighting us on that first lawsuit, you have to have an intent as to why you do certain things to certain people. All those lawyers, all white, sitting back there, laughing at us, little black folks with pro bono. We didn't get no money for it, except Keep the Vote raised the money for fees, etc.
That's right.
We sitting back there, why are you doing this? Because we can. Ha, 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 ha. Because you can. What does that mean? Well, you little black folks sit in Detroit, you don't vote. You don't see about your children. We had to take all these insults because of our children being in the back room. Oh yes, and we know we're doing wrong, but we ain't gonna stop till somebody stops us. I left that room, and from that day on, I remember my grandfather, who was a slave, and told me all the stories about how they were treated, and how he was released from slavery at the age of 7, and how he and his mother, which he was half white, and he was black and white, how she was raped and what happened to them. I can't stand here and see our children go down the drain, being mistreated, the money taken away from them. We're in debt, $2.2 billion, because they stole the money during the takeover. We have a system set up like New Orleans, and the same man that set up that system after Katrina set up the charter schools for New Orleans is the same man that Snyder hired to destroy our school system. All I'm gonna say to you is this. Y'all better start joining me. Now on Monday, the review boards changed the time and the day for Halloween, because we came down there, a few of us, and raised so much hell they got scared of us. On Monday, we are going back again, and we will be there, and usually they have their meetings at 1 or 2. They control the city of Detroit. They control the school system, so don't think you're free. Our children are lined up like the slave auction block, and whoever bids on them charter schools or whatever gets that money. It's time for us to take back that. And we need to go to the reform board meeting, and we need to let them know how we feel about our children's freedom and their education.
That's right.
Now my time is up, but I'm gonna keep on fighting because the struggle continues